Yes, Mr. White. I'll have Miss Taylor call you as soon as she gets in. Thank you. Goodbye. Eva Taylor, attorney at law. Yes, Snowball. Where have they got you? What's the charges? All right, Snowball. I'll tell Miss Taylor as soon as she gets in. Bye.
Good morning, B.B.
Good morning, Eva. Mr. White called and wants to know if you'd like to attend the governor's dinner Saturday evening.
I'll check my calendar.
Oh, and Snowball Jackson called. He's in jail and wants you to get him out.
What's Snowball done this time?
Possession. And here's another one of those notes.
Bullshit. Call the bondsman and tell them to get him out, and then tell Snowball to come and see me. I'll call White myself.
Oh, there's a young lady in your office with a problem. She's nervous as hell. Something about her boyfriend.
Okay, maybe she's pregnant.
Oh, don't let me think about that.
Hello, Miss,
Paula Thomas. Are you Miss Taylor?
That's right. Now, what might I do for you?
Well,
Hey, calm down, Paula. Whatever the trouble is, I'm sure we can work it out. Now, start from the beginning and tell me what has you so upset. Here, drink this. Yeah, go ahead. It'll help.
Thank you.
Now, start from the beginning and take your time.
Well, you see, it's about my boyfriend, Johnny Boyles. We went together in high school, and like a lot of other boys, along came Uncle Sam, and they made him a demolitions expert in Vietnam, and all my letters I got from him said that how much he hated his work, and I remember in one letter he said that he had seen enough killing to last him a lifetime, and his only dream was to come back and to marry me, and I know it must have been pure hell for him over there. He was always so soft and kind. It was hard for me to imagine him in any kind of violence. Well, Johnny and I worked for Mr. Springer and Company, and Mr. Springer had promised Johnny that he'd have his job when he got back. Well, when Johnny got back, Mr. Springer had given his job to his son-in-law. He said that he could come back in about 5 or 6 months or so, and, then maybe he might see if he had another one. Well, he turned to his son-in-law, and he said a lousy thing. He said that all men coming out of the Army nowadays thinks the world owes them a living, and he'd be damned if he'd get into his pocketbook. Well, that did it. Johnny hit Mr. Springer, and then he decked his son-in-law. Well, that, frankly, I was glad to see, but if anyone had a free ride, he did.
Hi. It's a hell of a note, huh?
Damn you, Johnny. I come up here, plant a kiss on you, and you call that a hell of a note?
Oh, come on. You know what I mean. We're supposed to be thinking of our wedding day, and I don't even have a job. That lousy Springer.
Screw Springer. Springer and Company isn't the only place in the world to work. We can find new jobs tomorrow.
We?
Yes, we. I can go to work for a while.
But, honey...
I didn't come up here to discuss Springer and his company. Johnny, I waited a long time for this night.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
Do? Oh, brother, what did Mom do to you? Well, first of all, you can fix me a drink, and then we can take it from there.
You're right. I don't know what I'm so damn worried about anyway.
Sure, it's a beautiful day. Have a seat, Miss
Cohen. Hey, Cohen.
Well, Miss Cohen, what can I do for you today?
I won't beat around the bush, Mr. Jacobs. I'm not in a business that lets me call on the police too easily.
Oh? What business is that?
Are you kidding? Come on, Mr. Jacobs. I'm Faye Cohen. I'm in the flesh business. Like they said in the newspapers not too long ago. I think they called me Madam Girls Incorporated. I heard you were a sharp investigator. Maybe I heard wrong.
Easy, Faye. I learned a long time ago. Something that should apply in your business as well. I know nothing until I see the green light. And you didn't give me any green light.
Okay, you made your point.
Now what's the problem?
About 2 years ago, a young woman, Judy Adams, came to me wanting to get into the business. Not that I'm down in my business, mind you, but she was very young, too young. So, rather than line up tricks for her, I put her back in school and more or less looked after her. I couldn't help but remember that my own daughter would be about her age, had she lived.
Go on.
Well, it wasn't long, and she was head over heels in love with some dude. She seemed very happy. I should have taken the time to meet him, but I never did. Anyway, about 6 months ago, something went wrong between them, and they broke up. Then Judy started hooking. I tried to stop her, but she just laughed. She said she was a big girl now, and I had no right to interfere. Well, things rocked along, and she'd call her come by every day or so. And you know how it is, even though I didn't agree with the way she was living. And don't get me wrong, I've got some good girls. But Judy was more on the ball than to be a hooker.
Faye, I'm not in the business of stopping girls from going astray.
That's not what I came for.
No?
No, I want you to find her. She's been missing for about 3 weeks. Yes, about 3 weeks ago, she called and said she needed to talk to me. She said she wanted some advice and wanted to have dinner with me. Well, she never showed. I wasn't worried at the time. I figured she'd scored a John or whatever. Maybe she'd even worked it out for herself. But now I'm worried. I haven't heard a thing from her since then.
I wouldn't be too worried. How about the ex-boyfriend? Maybe they ran off and got married. It's happened before.
No, she wouldn't get married or do anything that would keep her from saying hello every now and then. Besides, she hasn't been in her apartment for 3 weeks. The newspapers are stacked up outside her front door. Her mailbox is overflowing. Now, that doesn't sound like someone who plans to be away for 3 weeks, does it?
All right, Faye. I'll take the case. But I'll need a picture if you have one. And a look inside of her apartment. Do you think you can arrange that?
I'm way ahead of you. Here's a picture that was taken about a year ago. I have the key to her apartment. The address is 2121 South Perry in Cloverland. And here's a retainer.
You've said the magic word.
Find her, Rich.
You'll hear from me soon.
Damn it, Billy, I've been out chasing Mrs. Whitfield's husband and his little playmates all over town all night. And, hey, baby, I'm a detective, and I can't call you every 5 minutes.
Hey, you just make sure that you don't have a little playmate of your own stashed out someplace.
Billy, prepare a file on this girl. She's a missing person.
Right.
Well, you might want to take a look at this case yourself.
Okay.
I'll see what I can do, but I'm due at headquarters on another case at this time. Hold down the fort and I'll check with you later.
Oh, I'll do it.
Incidentally, how you come along the Whitfield case?
Well, I got enough stuff on that case last night to wrap it up. And sad enough to say, she's going to be able to take the old boy to the clinic.
Damn, I hate these divorce cases.
I do too, but pays rent.
Right, so type the report and send Whitfield a copy. Take care and I'll check with you later.
Bye.
Johnny Boyles?
What the hell? Yeah.
Police officers, you're under arrest.
What the hell for? What have I done?
You'll find out when you get downtown.
2 detectives came in and...
Eva Taylor, attorney at law? Yes, Mr. Copeland. I'll ring your phone. Yes, BB. Mike Copeland on line 1. Hello, Mike. I would love to. Hey, I can drive a race car as well as you.
So why shouldn't I fly a plane as well as you? You're on for Sunday. Goodbye, Mike. Yes, Mike. You always seem to know when to call.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, race fans, boys and girls. Welcome to the Super Bowl. We've got some of the country's top-notch drivers tonight. In addition to the prize money and trophies, the drivers are competing for those valuable points. Later tonight, we'll give you a rundown on how the drivers stand to date. Tonight's feature race is worth 2,000 big ones, so stick around and let's see who's going to take that pot. Drivers off trying for that $2,000 pot. Mike Copeland off to a good start in pole position. There's City Star reporter Mike Copeland in car number 5 making his move up through the pack. Number 15, Miss Eva Taylor moving up on red car number 5 on the backstretch. There she goes. She's out in front going into turn number 3. And there's number 15, Miss Eva Taylor taking the checkered flag. Mike Copeland coming in second. Luke Ward in car number 22 coming in third.
All right, Miss Taylor. Hang on, $2,000. That was one whale of a race, and you are one hell of a driver.
It got sort of hairy for the moment, but I made it.
That you did.
Hi. I was looking for you. Wanted to congratulate the winner.
Hi, Mike. I'm glad I finally got to race with you. You're a big name around the tracks.
Maybe, but not anymore.
Oh, Mike, just because I won one little old race?
You are a groovy chick. How about a drink with the loser?
Where can we go looking like this?
How about my place?
I sort of knew you'd say that. But, what about my place? I'd feel a lot safer there.
Hey, I don't care where you car jockeys go, but get out of my office. I got some work to do.
Yeah, the least I can do is carry the trophy.
Thank you.
Good race, kids.
Yes, sir. I'll take care of it. No, sir. No way I'll let it connect to the company. Thank you.
Well, what'd he say?
Eva Taylor taking a bull cage.
Shit. That's all I need. Eva Taylor gets Boyle off, and then the cops are out looking around again. They pinned this on me, and I swear
Hey! Relax, Tony. Everything's gonna be okay.
I never should have been the one to knock off that old guy. I inherit the company. Eva gets Boyle off, and then the cops are gonna pin this thing on me.
Hey, now look, we made a deal.
Yeah.
You take the company, we get a piece of the action. You were the logical one to hit the old man. Besides, if he would have paid us the money he owed us, this wouldn't have had to happen. Nobody knows you hit him. Besides, we got Boyle. He's taking the fall for this.
Yeah. Eva Taylor's not your typical run-of-the-mill lawyer. She gets Boyle off, and the cops are out looking for another patsy, and...
Relax. Mr. Boyle just had an accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was killed in the jail.
Right.
Fortunately for you, man, case is closed. Eva Taylor's got no client, and the DA's happy.
And what accident?
The one I'm about to arrange. You two broads take him out there and kind of cool him off a little bit, will you?
Come on, baby. We'll take care of you. Hey, baby, what's going on?
Hey, beat it. I'm busy. Blackie, been looking all over town for you. Hey, look. I'd like you to make a hit for me. Yeah. Johnny Boyles. Yeah, he's in county jail. Hey, will you do me a favor? Get in a hurry on this one, will you?
Andrews? Thank you. Well, hello, Bobby. And just what can I do for the DA's office today? Accident? What do you mean, accident, Bobby? An inmate fight? You know that's a crock of shit. How bad was his face cut up? Now, you listen to me. I want my client protected. That's right. I don't care if it takes every damn cop in this city. And you tell that boss of yours, if anything happens to Boyle, I'll spend the rest of my career nailing his ass to the damn wall. Phoebe, give me Paula Thomas. And bring me everything on the Boyle file. So somebody's nervous, huh? Well, when I get through with this case, whoever it is, I'll have them shitting in their pants.
Name, full name.
Oh, John Doe.
Come on, Turkey, let's cut out the jive. What's your name?
John Williams.
Address?
4663.
Occupation?
Oh, I do everything.
We're gonna find out who you are. Come on, let's go.
Hi, Randy. Well, what's going on now?
If you can get me a rundown of that other stuff, I'll probably treat you to a bottle of booze.
Hey, that's gonna cost you. I don't mind giving you information, but damn it, Rich, tell me what in the hell you're working on.
I don't know myself yet, but if my hunch is right, I'll let you know the biggest bust this town has ever seen.
Hey.
That's all I know right now.
Okay.
Hey, Mike, you son of a...
Watch out now. I may say something nasty in the press about Rich Jacobs, private detective, or Peck's bad boy with a badge.
I've got to give you a file for that one.
Hey, you got a story for me? I could sure use one.
Nothing now, Mike, but maybe in a few days.
Heard they busted Wheeler with 6 pounds of uncut stuff.
Small potatoes, Mike. With what I've got and what I plan to get, I'm going all the way upstairs to the big man. Stay on tap. You'll get the exclusive.
Thanks, pal.
Keep on trucking, Mike.
You too, Rich. And, Rich, don't forget to duck.
Hey, Mike. Mike, I don't mean to seem nosy or anything like this, but you kind of dig Eva Taylor, don't you?
Yeah, so what?
Well, the word is out that you took on the Johnny Boyles case. There's some heavy people that don't like it. I thought you'd want to know.
Hey, wait a minute, Rich. Eva's a good lawyer. And in fact, there's not anything I can think of she's not good at. That sort of thing doesn't frighten her. But to tell the truth, Rich, it frightens me. How about taking this as a retainer and look after her? Oh, come on, man. It's only $100, but I can get you $1,000 next week.
Why is it my friends always want to pay me, yet the dudes off the street want to beat me? Keep your money, Mike. This one's on the house. In fact, it's a part of the case that I'm working on anyway.
Hey, Rich, thanks.
She'll be all right, Mike.
Andy, I hear Wheeler got busted.
You know about as much as I do about that, probably.
You think the big people were involved?
Out in front of his house, man. After he got out of his Corvette, we popped him right then. We got tipped on the inside, man. It was beautiful.
Can you give me any more information, Randy? I gotta make a living.
Yeah, I know about you making a living. I'm still waiting on that bottle of scotch from the last time you were going to help me make a living, right? I never have seen that, have I? Huh? Thanks.
It's coming. Is this the same thing that Rich Jacobs is working on?
Rich Jacobs? I'm tired of hearing about Rich Jacobs, okay?
Say, didn't anyone ever tell you that it's the lady that's supposed to be late? I've been waiting almost half an hour.
I'm sorry, honey, but the traffic on the southbound freeway was bumper to bumper. So what can I tell you?
I'll forgive you this time, but only this once. I've got the tanks topped off, flight plan filed, and we're ready for takeoff.
Well, let's get it on.
Redbird Tower, this is Cherokee 864, ready for takeoff.
864, taxi to runway 13.
864, roger. Hold tight, Mike. I think you're in for quite a surprise.
Oh, really?
Really.
Just what do you have in mind?
You'll see. Now zip down your fly, and I'll introduce you to the Mile High Club.
Who's going to fly the plane?
Automatic pilot, baby.
Whoa! Oh, baby. I love sex, but don't kill us doing it.
Oh, Mike, relax.
Whoa! What time is it?
7:30.
I've got to go. I've got a deadline.
Oh, Mike.
Jenny, the editor won't wait.
Oh, come on, Mike.
I've got to go.
I want you to stay with me. Don't go anywhere until we've had a talk.
Oh, hell,
I
Jenny.
mean it, Mike. You just sit there and hear me out. You owe me.
What is it this time? Want the bank book balance again?
No. I'll tell you what's out of balance. It's us. And you know what's knocking us off balance? Eva Taylor.
Eva what?
Come on, Mike. I know everything. Right down to the last sordid little detail.
Oh, hell, Jenny. How did you?
Never mind how. I just wonder what you're going to do about it.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Mike, I love you. And I have put up with your little flirtations for 6 years. But I don't think this is just a little flirtation. Right?
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do? Just, pack up 2 kids and disappear? I need an answer, Mike.
I don't have an answer right now, Jenny.
Okay. You've got 1 week to make up your mind. And I'll tell you one thing. If you decide to go with Eva, you're going to be giving up a hell of a lot of love. I don't think even your precious Eva Taylor would put up with your activities for very long. Me and the kids will. That is the difference that love makes, Mike.
I'm sorry, Jenny.
I still love you. But sorry or not, you've got to make things bigger. Let us know, Mike.
I don't mean to interrupt your screwing around, but I thought we had a deal.
Hey, Tony, relax. Come on in.
Yeah, come on in, babe. Haven't you ever tried it in the water?
How the hell do you expect me to relax? For Christ's sakes, the Boyle case has been on for 4 days now, and you haven't done a fucking thing about getting it fixed.
Hey, there's nothing I can do. They got every cop in town guarding this guy.
I don't give a shit. You're over here screwing around while Eva Taylor's getting this guy off.
Hey, it kind of looks like Eva Taylor's their problem, right? Hey, how about getting Eva Taylor on the phone here, will you?
What have you got in mind?
Hey, man. They say everybody's got their price. Let's see what price tag's on this foxy female attorney, okay?
Hello, may I please speak with Eva Taylor? Just one moment, please.
Hello, Miss Taylor.
This is Eldon Spencer. If you could meet me early in the morning at the skeet range, I got a proposition for you. How about 7:30? Fine. I'll see you then.
Pull. Morning, Miss Taylor.
Good morning, Mr. Spencer.
You ever shot skeet before?
Try me.
Pull. I hear you've been real busy here lately. Quite successful, too.
I've been pretty lucky, but you didn't ask me out here to discuss my success. Paul!
That's where you're wrong, Miss Taylor. I'm very interested in your success.
Get to the point, Mr. Spencer. Sir, I'm a very busy person.
I hear you're defending a client by the name of Johnny Boyles. There's certain people think he's guilty. Strongly enough that he's guilty, they're willing to pay to see justice done.
And just how much they think justice is worth.
About $10,000.
These friends of yours must not think a human life is worth very much.
Pull. Miss Taylor, I won't squabble over money. Johnny Boyles is guilty, and it's worth $25,000 to see that you're not successful.
Double. Pull!
I thought you never shot skeet before.
That doesn't mean I've never shot a gun. You have my answer.
Now, little baby, ain't I good to you? Yeah, I'm good to you, all right. It's 'cause I know your needs. I know you need to be loved. You need to get away. You need to feel free. See the colors, baby? See the colors? Red, blue, yellow, and gray. The little gray book. Where did you put the little gray book, baby? Red. Gray. Where did you put the little gray book?
Blue.
Yellow. The little gray book, baby. Where did you put the little gray book?
It's green and yellow and red and blue
and gray.
Hello.
Blackie, you better change your plans.
Speak, you bastard.
Okay, I'm calling from a phone booth, so no matter what, don't you call my office or home. Things are getting too warm.
Okay. Leave a message at Mac's Pool Hall.
Okay, now I want you to get rid of that fraud.
Hey, come on. I worked hard on the kid. Just a little more time and I'll have the book.
Blackie, you've had long enough. Now, with 1 hour, I want the news to tell me about her suicide.
But Willie...
1 hour, Blackie. 1 hour and I'll be listening to the news. Now be a good boy or you'll wish him dead.
But Willie! You're so good, baby. You're so good.
Good. Blue.
We have to get ready to go.
Go?
We gotta take a little trip down to the sea. You see some colors, baby. Gotta take a trip to the sea.
All the colors in the sea. Oh, pretty colors.
I want to see you.
Hey, Blackie, what's happening, baby? What's going on?
You want to make a quick 20?
Shit, yeah. You shitting me?
All right. Call this dude at that number. Now, he's a private detective looking for a missing chick named Julie Adams. You tell him he can find her in an old warehouse at the corner of Union and Pacific. Then you tell him at 2:30 he can find her there with only one dude watching.
What's going to happen if he asks me why I'm calling?
Well, you just tell him you're an old friend and you don't want to see her messed up.
When I get my 20, man?
As soon as you make the call, Sally, baby. As soon as you make the call.
Rick's Jacob Detective Agency.
Yes, I'd like to speak to Mr. Jacobs, please.
Mr. Jacobs isn't in at the moment. His assistant, Mr. Fuller, is here. Could he help you?
Yes, I have some information for him.
One moment, please. Al, there's a man on the phone with some information for Rich.
Yes, I'll take it. Yes, Alfred.
Yes, I hear you're looking for a Julie Adams.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, tell him for me that she's being held at a warehouse on Union and Pacific. Tell him that if he can make it by 2:30, there'll only be one man there watching her.
That's good, but now, just what's your interest in this?
Oh hell, I'm just a friend of hers. You know, I don't want to see the broad get messed up. Can you get this message to him in time, man?
Yeah, 2:30. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be there.
That's great.
Hold. What's your name and address? It could be a sizable reward in play.
That won't be necessary. Like I say, I'm just a friend.
Damn it. Billy, when Rich calls in, be sure and let him know that I might have a tip on where Judy is.
Right.
Rick?
I'll take a scotch and soda, Ed.
What do you have?
Scotch and soda. Hi, Slats.
What's happening?
I thought I'd ask you.
Don't look now, but you got two heavies keeping you company.
I've noticed, but don't sweat it. I can lose them anytime I get ready. Tell me, what do you know about a big man named Spencer?
You don't want much, do you, pal?
Come on, Slats, what do you hear about him?
Heavy. He's the top appointment from the boys in Chicago. He's the last word in this territory. Prostitution, narcotics, gambling, contracts, hits, all the organized stuff. You know what I mean?
There's a little girl named Judy Adams. You know her?
Yeah, cute kid. Hooker, but nice.
Seen her lately?
No, she hadn't been around for a while. But then she never did stay long when she did come around. She's a doll. She get a trick and nothing slack. By the way, the two that followed you in, they work for Spencer. Some kind of bad. He's got two broads working for him that are of the same caliber.
Hey, Slats, why don't you sing Woman Hater Blues for me, man?
You got it, Rich.
She was pretty. She was fine. She had me go out of my mind. She had Satan in her eyes. When she left my heart cry, those woman head blues. She wore satin. She wore lace. She had the cutest little angel face. She had Satan in her eyes. When she left my heart to cry, those woman hating blues. Now every man in town lifts her up and down. She put the girls to shame, yeah. She could turn me around with a smile all round. Hey, she really had my heart to play. She was so pretty. She was so fine. She had me going out of my mind. She had Satan in her eyes. When she left my heart to cry, those woman hating blues. Talking about those woman hating blues. Oh, get on out of here, woman, because I hate you. woman hate blues. Yeah, talking about woman hate blues.
Easy now, man. There's someone that wants to talk to you. It's cool, baby. Like spill your guts right here. Besides, it's just a conversation, so, be nice. Come in. Okay, Mr. Spencer, here's your big, bad private eye.
Hello, Mr. Jacobs. I hope we're not putting you out too much.
No, not yet, but don't take too much of my time. I do have other things to do today. And if you don't tell these boys to get their hands off of me, I'm going to break their arms off.
Woo! That's okay. David, you boys wait outside. Have a seat, Mr. Jacobs. Jacob, I got a proposition to make to you. Number one, this broad you're looking for, forget it. You're not going to find her.
You think so?
I know so. And number two, I want you to stay with Miss Eva Taylor and Johnny Boyles. If you don't, again, you're getting in over your head.
Mr. Spencer, you insult my intelligence.
I'm an easygoing fellow. Here's $5 grand. If you're a nice boy, there's a lot more where they'd come from.
Damn, Mr. Spencer, you not only insult my intelligence, you've stepped on my integrity. And here's what I think of your proposition.
What in the hell are you doing? David! Get in here and teach this bastard some manners. Get in here! You're dead, man. You're dead. Dead!
I'll get you for this, Spencer.
Now get out of here!
Take your best shot.
Get out of here!
Hey, Blackie, what's going on?
I got a little job for you. That is, if you're interested in making a few fast bucks.
Yeah, we can dig some extra cash.
You can say that again.
Okay. There's this black detective dude. Correction. Private pig. Spencer wants him taken care of because he's getting too nosy. I hope you understand what I mean.
Sure, baby, we get what you mean. You want us to do this dude's number.
So what's in it for us?
This dude's important. I pay 5 C notes.
Ooh, for that kind of money, I take on the president. Who is he, and where do we find him?
I make it easy for you. I'll even set him up. You know the old warehouse at the corner of Union and Pacific?
Yeah, sure, Blackie, we know the place.
Be there at 2 o'clock, because at 2:30 he'll be snooping around. You make sure you have a good reception for him. Here. You get the rest tonight. That is, if the spade's been taken care of.
Don't worry. His shit's already cold.
Rich, come over here and help me get drunk.
I just came by to tell you.
Tell me she's dead. I know already. You're not as fast as television, Rich. Tina, don't be so rude. Get Mr. Jacobs a drink and get me a fresh one. What do you want, baby?
I don't think so.
Please, Rich. Please.
All right, anything with vodka.
All right, Bloody Mary then. They say she committed suicide. Do you believe that?
No way.
She didn't. I know she didn't. But who would want her dead?
I wish I knew, Faye.
Rich, I hired you to find her. Now I want you to find out who killed her. Deal?
It's a deal, but I think it's more than you know.
What do you mean?
It wasn't suicide or passion killings. It was a professional hit. And I think I know where the contract came from. But I can't prove it yet. Tina, take care of her.
All right, boss, thanks.
Rich Jacobs, Detective Agency.
Yeah, Billy. Have you located Rich yet?
I've called police headquarters and everywhere else I can think of. He's just out of pocket.
Well, hell. I guess I'll have to take this thing myself. If Rich checks in, tell him it's a possibility that I've located Judy. Tell him I'm on my way to the old warehouse over on Union and Pacific.
Gotcha. And Al, you take care.
Right on. Check you later, baby.
Rich Jacobs, Detective Agency. One moment, please. It's for you.
Rich Jacobs.
Rich, I've been trying to reach you all day. This is Faye Cohen.
Sorry, Faye, I've been on the run. What's up?
I was going through some of Judy's papers and I found a book with nothing but names and phone numbers in it. It's even got some kind of code. Do you think that could mean anything?
Do you know some of the names?
Are you kidding? Looks like a who's who of the racket.
Do you find the name Eldon Spencer listed?
Let's see. Yeah.
Where are you?
I'm in a phone booth on the corner of Main and 5th. I could be at Charlie's bar in 2 minutes.
Charlie's is at Main and 5th, right?
Right.
I'll be there.
Good.
Take care and I'll check with you shortly.
Okay.
Hi, Faye. Just gonna sit at the bar?
Not right now, Charlie. I'm meeting someone in a few minutes.
We'll get you a drink.
Yeah, scotch on the rocks.
All right. How about you, sir?
No drink, thanks.
Fake. Fake. Oh, shit.
Oh, I look up to the sky and see visions of you and I against a blanket of gold. So sing me a rainbow. Now I look down lover's lane, apple blossoms bloom in rain, sends a thrill right to my soul and sings me a rainbow. The master painter will create a portrait of love. He'll use a background of blue with every color ever known, every shade, every tone. Then I find that portrait is you. Oh, I don't want to be free. Come fly away, just you and me. We'll find a lover's pot of gold, and we'll sing the music of a rainbow. The master painter will create a portrait of love. He'll use a background of blue with every color ever known, every shade.
Well, hi, Jenny. I haven't seen you in 2 or 3 years. Come in.
It's good to see you. It's been a long time.
Don't just stand there, Jenny. Have a seat. I was about to fix myself a cocktail. Would you care for one?
Sure, why not?
What'll it be?
Oh, you know me. I'll go along with whatever you're having.
Now, tell me, Jenny. You don't wait 2 or 3 years to visit an old friend. Is this business, social, or professional? Whatever it is, you came to the right person. Are you in some sort of trouble? You know, I'd do most anything for you. Now relax. Wrap yourself around this. Now, what can I do for you? Is it a loan? Name the amount.
It doesn't concern money, Eva. It concerns you and Mike.
Me and Mike?
Come on, Eva. I've known for a long time that you and Mike have been seeing each other. And it hasn't been a platonic or a business relationship. It's been a pretty torrid love affair.
Now, Jenny.
Now, let me finish. Now, I don't mind if Mike wants to fool around once in a while. But I'm afraid that he's really in love with you. I've been with Mike for 6 years. I love him. I love him very much. And our 2 kids love him, too.
All right. I'll lay it on the table. I love him, too. Much more than you ever could imagine.
Don't do this to me. If our friendship ever meant anything, don't do this. Look, Eva, I cannot compete with you. Mike loves sports. Aside from the newspaper, it's all he thinks about. It's his whole life. And you can shoot guns and drive race cars. I can't do any of that. And airplanes scare me to death.
Is that why you think Mike loves me? Just because I can do all those things?
Or is it that I'm just a little more affectionate and I give him all the love he needs? Maybe you're just too damn cold. Listen to me, I am not cold. When you go to bed at night, do you just turn over and say goodnight? Or do you tell him and show him? I mean, really show him how much you love him and tell him he's wanted and needed? Listen, I have spent many nights crying myself to sleep because he was out with you. Look, I'm not going to lose him, not to you or anybody. I wanted to come over here and tell you, woman to woman, that you are going to have a fight on your hands. A bigger fight than you've ever seen in any courtroom or any racetrack or any of those damn places where you do so well. Oh, Jenny, let me finish. You don't need to say a thing. We were friends once. But no more.
Say, who you looking to bring home the money in for? Papa's girl or cold turkey? Papa's girl. Let me get them on.
Hello?
Hi. Is this Eva Taylor?
Yes, this is Eva Taylor.
Are you the famous attorney?
Yes, the attorney.
Are you the attorney for Johnny Boyles?
Yes, Johnny Boyles is my client.
Well, listen here, black girl. I want you to know what's coming down. Yeah, Boyles is guilty. And if you don't help us get him convicted, baby, you may not be around to defend anybody else. You hear what I say? You might not even get to see the end of this case you're on. Get what I mean?
Listen, you son of a bitch, I don't know who you are, and furthermore, I don't give a damn. But you can bet your life my client is not guilty. And after the trial, I intend to walk him straight out of that courtroom.
Never mind, honey. You listen to what I say and understand.
So don't send any more of these threatening phone calls or any more of those nasty notes. If you want to meet me in person, I'll be happy to shove them straight down your damn throat.
Hey!
Now, you heard what I said, so you can just kiss my black ass. And that's the end of this conversation, mother.
Well, what's a scam?
That's one tough fraud.
Ain't going for it, huh?
I don't see why Spencer doesn't let us go ahead and hit that bitch.
Yeah, let's go.
Therefore, the state has every intention of proving that this is a case of premeditated murder, that Johnny Boyles willingly planned and executed the murder of one Joseph Springer on January the 17th of this year. Thank you very much.
But the bitch.
Defense attorney slowly spoke in defense of her, stating that she would prove Boyles' innocence.
What'll it be, miss?
I'm looking for Willie. Could that be you?
That's what my friends call me.
Good to know you. My name's Cindy. I'll be your new waitress.
Well, hell, it's about time. I mean, I've been on Union's back for the past 2 weeks.
I mean, they ought to have some consideration. I run a union house here. I play by their rules. What's with that cruddy outfit anyway?
Hey, man, don't climb on me. I don't run the union. And for your information, I just found out about this job 30 minutes ago. And another thing, I won't work for a bartender with a hot temper, so you can either be nice or find yourself another waitress.
Okay, I apologize. I do have to admit, your looks are an improvement over the last girl who worked here. And tell me this, are you pretty fast, and can you hustle?
Fast? Yes. The second item depends on what you mean. I'll hustle your drinks for you. My bite, I keep to myself. Now, if that's satisfactory, you got yourself a waitress.
Okay, you're on. The house piano player starts at 5. House buys the first drink, that's a Black Russian. Have it on the piano about 5, or I'll hear about it all night. Now, let's get a move on, because in 10 or 15 minutes, this place is going to be loaded. Light up the candles and make sure you keep the drink straight.
Willie, baby, don't worry about me. Just make sure that you mix them straight.
Well, hello, Miss Taylor.
Hello, Willie. By the way, have you met Mike Copeland?
Oh, sure. Willie and I are old friends.
Yeah, I know Mr. Copeland. He only comes in my joint when he's mad or wants to cry in his beer. Now, let's see if I remember correctly. Our counsel at law drinks rum and coke.
Right.
Our newspaper reporter, scotch and soda when you're mad. Boilermakers when you're sad. What's going to be today, Mr. Copeland?
I think I'll have a martini just to blow your mind, Willie.
I was on kid, Mr. Copeland.
I was, too. Make it a scotch and soda.
2 minutes to 5. Where's the Black Russian?
Oh, yeah, thanks, kid. By the way, folks, once you meet our new waitress, Cindy, meet Eva Taylor and Mike Copeland, 2 of our very good customers. Make sure we treat them extra nice, you know what I mean?
I try to be nice to everybody, but for a famous attorney and a newspaper man, we'll strain and be a little bit more nice.
Rum and coke, scotch and soda, and the first one's on the house.
Thank you, Willie.
You keep an eye on that lawyer. I've got to go make a phone call.
Gotcha.
One Black Russian. Now that's what I call killing a soldier.
Hey, I want to tell you something, honey. As weak as Willie makes them, I could down an army. Go back and tell him to fix me one and make it right, and I'll pay for it.
It'll be a pleasure.
You're new here, aren't you?
Yeah, I just started.
Let me give you a tip. You've got some good spenders in this club. Pretty much good Joes. But when it comes to Willie, wear your brass knucks. He'll work you to death if you'll let him.
Right on.
Say, I know it's none of my business,
You're right.
but I heard it through the grapevine that you're not supposed to win this case. You're just there for a good show. Right or wrong?
Wrong.
I got it from a pretty good source. And 25,000 is nothing to laugh at.
Well, let me give you some information. And this time, from the horse's mouth. I'm a defense attorney. Maybe I'm not the best attorney in the world. I've seen and heard a lot worse. I've defended some good people, and I've also been the defense of some scum. But to the best of my knowledge, I've never failed to get a man off when I knew him to be innocent. And I've lost damn few cases when I knew they were guilty. And that's battle enough for my conscience. But here's one for the record. I, Eva Taylor, have never, will never deliberately lose any case when I know my client to be innocent. And that you can believe.
Okay. Don't get excited. I just don't want to see my lady get messed up.
Don't sweat it. How about another drink?
Rain check. I gotta go dance my readers around until after the verdict, remember?
Rain check you got. And thank you.
See you in court.
Hey, Willie. I'll have another.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, everybody quiet, please. Quiet! There's a short story I'd like to tell you. A few years ago, there was a girl that was a great entertainer. But her true love was to be an attorney. So her vocal cords sent her through college. And now she's a fantastic attorney. But I bet she's still a fantastic entertainer. Eva, how about it? One for old time's sake?
If I'm supposed to smile when you say we're through, that smile will be delayed for a tear or two. If I'm supposed to laugh when you say goodbye, that laugh will be delayed while I cry. This love affair was just for fun in the beginning. You even told me that you were only kidding. But if I'm supposed to smile and leave with a lie, I'll smile, I'll leave, and then I'll cry.
Eva Taylor shocked the court with a very abrupt end to the defense. She merely stated to the Honorable Judge Maynard, "I don't feel the defense needs any more witnesses." Tomorrow, Miss Taylor and District Attorney Morrow will present their closing statements.
Foreman of the jury, has the jury reached a verdict?
They have, Your Honor.
Would you read the verdict, please?
We, the members of the jury, find the defendant not guilty.
Well, Johnny, as far as I'm concerned, you're a free man. And as for me, I'm going and have a drink.
Miss Taylor, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to thank you. I told you I was innocent.
That's okay, Johnny. But next time, just stay out of trouble.
You can't get away with this, Spencer.
Shut up, bitch.
They'll nail you to the wall. This time you fucked up.
You think so, huh?
I know so.
You should have listened to reason. If you had, you'd been $25,000 richer and everybody would have been happier. Don't try anything. I'll blow your brains out right now.
Go to hell, Fartmouth.
That damn private eye is right on our tail. Let him come. I owe him, too.
son of a bitch! Let her go, Spencer. Just you and me. Screw you! Get out of here, I'll blow her head off. Screw you!
Thank you, sir.
Come on, let's get you home.
Okay, kitten. What's so urgent? I got your message. I got an editor blowing his stack and a paper boy that won't even speak to me. Have you got a story for me?
Yes, Mike, I do have a story for you. Maybe it won't make good copy, but it will make a final edition.
What do you mean?
Well, Mike, it's like this. We've had a lot of fun together. The airplanes, the racing cars, it's been one thrill after another. But lately, it's become just a little too serious.
Hey, baby, this is crazy, but it sounds like you're trying to tell me goodbye.
I'm not trying to say goodbye, Mike. I am saying goodbye. And you don't know, you're a lucky man. You have your wife, family, and that's the type of man you are, domestic. And one day, you'll be very happy that you are.
Baby, can't we talk this over?
No, Mike. Let's end it as fast as we started it. One big zoom. Good luck, Mike.
You ready to go home? Do you still want me?
I'll always want you.
Then let's go.
I know that definitely wasn't an easy thing to do.
Well, at least it was the right thing to do. Damn it.
Tell you what do you say once I've treated you to the most fantastic dinner that you've probably had in the last 12 years? We go by my place for a little toddy by the fire and discuss whether or not you can break away for the next week or two to keep this very handsome and lonely private detective company on his next case.
Well, Mr. Jacobs, sir, that seems like a proposition to me.
Well, this friend of mine had mentioned something about telling a jet setter to some place, let's see, what did he say? Kiki-wiki? Waikiki?
Waikiki?
Hey, that's it. Seems as though he needs someone to pose with his wife for cover while he goes sailing, surfing, gambling. You know all those things that a dull private detective does.
Well, it just occurred to me that I don't have a single thing that can't wait for the next 2 weeks on my calendar. So I just might be able to help this lonely private detective friend of yours out.
Fantastic. We leave tomorrow at 3 p.m. Now, how about that?